Okay, you better Heart Builders Real Estate for Ase na yatwa ene nkomodino so. But before that, there's a lady bia or cansem na enyensem bone efa ira ken ohene Agyapong ho. Me pesi bi ti na sem no quickly na ene a financial expert lawyer Eric Odro ahye nkomodino ase. By way anamami nensema okano nsema emudo ye pa me pesi ti no just 1 minute. Yintin in some numbers here.
No question say a pie, a behuntin, a chichir, wabia, yan, dear, was Sataho. So I say, Yamaka, mean Yakada. Now, dear, why you be necessary, your body to da. When my young 40 way, no question, and kind of the brain wedja, one was so just a MBA, Casa of Bejum, and he ever come out as a good was sending for Tom Company. Let you then catch your mission. I send down pem dishe kron. What do you want be bakus na pem? Or can for dance, what did Ben Kuni Fafa dear, or my dear, cha dear, madam. Or Catachia Kwami a trunk, a compre, Agyapong, what you crack. Yes, dear, and I bruise the Wasia, or couldn't tosha. What is that? Sankayana Sabri and Kotogenke at Pemia Kuku. Now, when is you come? As she what did ye? Brett Jordan got your disappointment. Wabu dressy parties here, the VS should get to a batterer. Woman me a year, never ye. Ye, she and it you. A waffle tapon, or 10 million foot road in Ampon. A Jania pine, a Jane Quarter Namanian Poya of free. Of Rimampon Conton, cheap, double way, manana. A chiana, a yak watching Tata. Mona won't see the time, Sabasso. You are so busy when young for you to go to Shano, and I'm a cat in a war. You are between China and Namuno, when we want to go to and is sunny young. Now I know what I'm a brew. No person and 1 year, and yet you're coming dinner. Now you're been out of why, then for friend and better. I'm a little oh, Captain, yes, body posture swore. That's it, brew. And I do the better. I take for her, when I'm a cat in a war. 2019, while COVID-19 see here, when you bottom sika $1 million and it's a hospital beds. Anyone work here? I did, and I saw by yesterday. Now I'm afraid. Was so a woman to my father when you want me, I want to go cross. One more, and I want me back. Yeah, I'm so I'm going to catch the war. So I see Central, I see no, and maybe I know woman any dash war. What woman to tell me I'm a catcher of Sunday? Woman any dash war says, what will you be? I so why you the bottom sicker? $6 million, and he's sick at you, and the dialysis center, and what touch is yes.
Wow, this is so beautiful from a beautiful sister. We am Manania was Sayura Ken ohene Agyapong. Na me huna na bantama ewo ho. Say be Western region a ye pair. And na era a compare kon ohene Agyapong. Otie yi ase. We no yesi de opoto na fe no nchi so di bom. Emenani nyina obinya kakra hye botom. Era onya ne sa akwa. Won say eya fa kire ho akwa akohia no. Ono abu driver no. George muso na machire wa na de yesa atugu no so no we obi boso me nwotwe aketu obi boso me nwotwe aketu ya na yato agu no so sa no enti obi a ne kwan ofa so ensu dinya na kwanya ti we akwanya kasi da chi bia akompre kon da chi hene bia no obebo no manane ti mame nyame nhira wo na ye ba be di budget ho enkomo na lawyer Eric Odro oye obi a eba ne sikasem a onimu osaye meranim ni na de de meransam ne beto nchen na yahwe oman photo samfo Dr. Atoforsen ene no de budget eba oman no bebia ye dro ene budget no kra de ade na yesi bibi the budget deficit bibi et sanu mani nyina yakeka we ye omubeka se omubeka brofo agi se nya lawyer odro mu no machechim obeka brofo no tetente obegina nan so be don hwere we no this enimdifo and a boy council ya mawache
do so minia
apombo kode
nyame adom bro
eda yesu ase budget ede ade
yo ye din chiakese be ma Ghana for na etifo ena no pay na edi na se kese nso be ma Kencity Faribai.
Okay. You're a Ken or Agyapong.
Yes. Because Bibia was source and the basis. Inti went me a mohone braia. Bunse isiwa ne juregu na hojo. Na ye kan budget ye financial economic statement that is expressed in monetary terms.
Okay.
Detailing revenues and expenditure to be achieved within a particular period of time.
Okay.
It can be an hour, it can be weekly, it can be monthly, it can be half yearly,
okay,
it can be yearly, or even 2 years, 4 years. Into budget a year krata anase jumedia chire sika ye nsabeka ene ye ka ye bebo enu ye susudua they are mostly projections,
okay,
and more or less estimates. Ye di eni di chire se nsabeka ebetimi aye se obe o budget for evi don hre baako ana na wotwe ana bosome ana afefa ana se bosumi nsia ana safenemu. Enti ye can budget na ye what types of budget,
okay,
especially say about the business side, even you dovetail into the government side. You were fixed budgeting and your flexible budgeting.
Okay,
you were zero-based budgeting. Several other budgeting models there are. Na Ghana no mostly na ye use and ye work back on incremental budgeting. Yes. Now, make us a Ghana, you use both incremental budgeting, and zero-based budgeting. Now, incremental budgeting, and say, ABA this year, I buy say, obedi last year, I buy so obedi 176 billion Ghana cedis. Now, this year, or the percentage account. Into Obeka so okay, and your mammy for 20% and count incremental, not just say utum would it be a waso. And I was zero-based budget, and in just a simple cranny say what book every and that's why budget never say per se kuche budget for fra for when in previous one we are for to send ya we are new cry. And I feel so say bia we department be near this kama scan the amount no say e ba say when near we are so di nyina akogu consolidated friends account no mu na yesa hyase foforo nti eno no dey attract for no more models are mostly at the department MDA level no omo yesa hyehye no nti budgets no ye what the benefits or the functions of budget. The first one is to stimulate growth of the economy. In the budget and said a bay a bit miama or mino and name dreadie in tutuye no etime tumpon. The atosumi is to check inflation. It yet me a budget at the shisa no send you my to tusono as I see it me at the swano. 3 budget is also used to redistribute income. In the budget nankas and yet me a yusu at the distributing income ne say and crofukobi or more mere baby a sikanko ho papa baby a buy and sanso ho or anna nefam baby no more samuye and sanumano it's mimma yet me posama ekududru saa enkrofo no so said be for instance let's say ebia omo skapa no aban beka say yento task here that's the progressive taxation system entino say eba say mimi woska ni atimi more no oni na oni ska ebi kokura be about less than 600 Ghana cedis or tax free no tax no near the aye ade e be boa sa oni na oni ska no so you are distributing redistributing o che say o hihye na kwan so say the be fine na asumu bia there are other reasons for taxation, okay, but you bet me abowura
but needing the lawyer Eric Odro na ye budget no expectations Oye financial expert looking at after the elections or mine economy. This is the first budget our buying will be presenting. Ebimo kasafa cost of living. Ebimo so kasafa taxation. A tour no ya dey be a Ghana for kan ho asem yi pa anope mbeso cheche mu.
Sao.
No aban na nya ntie so person oje almost 200 billion.
Yeah.
Or fa kwa be so na age obeboye po ana ben say.
Okay. You yɛde nkyɛkɛ sɛ bɛma Ghana for na say tax ne de ɛka ho asɛm pa but sila no because ne nti a yadwene ne nsusue ne akoma it's the pulse of the nation. And he said it is the single most source of revenue for the government. Because about loans are not revenues. Loans are receipts. They are not incomes. Unya dear, but and yes, we twadia na wenya mfaso na wa twadia na wenyeska. Inti ye kan taxa ye adia anasika abaji aban ejiji aye de emra atoso. Ye wo article 174 clause 1 say obi bia o pesa ojiji tax bia and especially from the executive point of view no esi de emrato so na parliament essence enti se ojiji tax na parliament amemu pe no matter what the case is no it is void null and illegal. That's the first thing. The toss me no constitution so cross and share say as I see it me to 2 new money and say boy bra said the bear tax accounts no be a between tax. That is article 41. And also can say honso and also share and a tax near direct taxation, indirect taxation. Direct taxation here 2 year 2 when it and no you feel it. 1 a year income tax say be a year 2 or salary. PAYE, company tax, ABA company now make 2 million Ghana cedis, near 25%. One kasa profit before tax no home. And sanya withholding taxes. Withholding taxes near taxes are a word new maswa. Withholding tax nankasa near tax, but it should be on a particular tax object or tax handle. And TV and some wahe na mutria tax emma. Security, Emma security surveillance, Hanum, and Ankophobia, ABCC, her cleaning services. Side tax na ye 3 hours, no friend withholding tax, they are all direct tax because and some indirect taxation, and any taxes which are imposed indirectly on mostly goods and services. Sometimes na papa, but sometimes na fail it. Typical example is the VAT. At 870, anybody chidon pa 1 day, become VAT once because it's a whole area. And Sunday, our customs duty, and no pay the Customs Act at 891/2015, and no the bohun chidom. And Sunday, excise tax here, a product be a new maybe ya produce ya Ghana ha, a buying person or the control productivity, our behavior, and our attitudes. You fancy be friends saying tobacco, any alcoholic drinks, any rubber, ye de chichiri, and your money tunto on your mano, plastics na I buying a check and you want using that particular tax. And some what other tax handles, a door super communication service tax, honum, your get fund, honum, your royalties tax, honum, your several other taxes, and some what the international relations aspect of taxation, double taxation, international taxation, and also why any countries a distance I was one who said tax a free friends are blue bano, ye a tax, say utria double tax, now adding to utria double tax, a buy no sans changing in all there, but there are dream. Ye wo kutupa eshishes anyomana esesa banisha hopa. Because the answer I met was that I can say any crime free gross domestic product no so near gross national product. Because gross domestic product is different from gross national product. My father will romance aba. It's gross national product ni ye. You see kasema ye krucheni na ye de Ghana for what bruching so ye den. Eka.
Okay.
nti Ghana for abrochire no omu sikasem dwumedi omu di adwuma omu ye omu sawoso chese eho sikasem ne eho tax no so amba se ensaka nti yen hwe the gross national product aspect because about gross domestic product there ene e obi o Ghana bia whether so ye Ghana ni and now ye Ghana ni no we don't care once I would the soil of Ghana there adwumedi a wudi bia you kruche ni a prepare the gross domestic product nti before mun hwe the gross national product. That's very, very important. And Sani Asha, they are called the net import, the net export, the friends, the depreciational aspects. And copying the net national what income. One day near room that's the national income accounting. Ninjanani area a see a timisisi a who says Cabin free honum, Sikani and Saka, Suswan pass and Saka says Kana, a bois, Emmy and Saka, Adiana Pessia Diano. Ain't ye about tax and so no, ye were the direct tax and the indirect tax. Your several other tax handles are ye can't want some. Now, a bat say ye manage tax now. A dear here pay a compliance. Ye can't compliance, say, Udi so say. Ubetua tax.
Okay. Nipa o mine mu.
O mine mu no. Aha, na tax compliance no ye wo emabia bo ni chidom. First one tax fairness. Tax fairness ni say ye wo pepepe ye. And ye can tax fairness na your model be a tax fairness no. The tax fairness ni your procedural fairness. Ye wo interpersonal fairness and your informational fairness. Enti sa procedural fairness ni say jiji na GR for jiji tax no so one pass omo nam kwampa so na jiji tax no omo enhunhun amanfo omo kirechira amanfo ensemu na so obi entua yetu no so sa omo tua no ene omo ntua no say e basa the tax benefits no I say nya no ye nyina no the same thing and say obi nya bi esini obi that is the procedural aspect about the informational aspect ye wo horizontal tax equity and your the vertical tax equity and only yes emphasis more hey nebia production team no mo qualification ye pe ebia mo experience ye pe ni bibia ye pe no and we horizontal taxation enti say bia ye tua mo salary e beka sa na mu nyina no mo bedi 6,000 Ghana cedis enti ye timo tax na ye te no and you be the same horizontal na chese ye nyina
obedience
thank you
obedience
if we are near about the vertical taxation, Hona Seminole, vertical taxation, you know, Omo Prepra Hanum, office clerk for, manager for, production team, general manager, CEO, a hono, and then Seminole. And at the Tosumi and Sankra, Yebo horizontal taxation in here, where we are having taxation, in terms of tax avoidance, in terms of tax evasion, in terms of tax fraud, in terms of say o kruche bibi EDSC aban say on tax. It is another way saying no F1 tax compliance. That is one. That is fairness. The trust me a complexity of the tax system. The complexity of the tax system say tax na ka ho some krana. Among 40 ase and among 40 ase. Tax laws no yeti ase na ye kan a ye de adwuma na Ghana for nankasa no send yeti ase sifa. Na taxes na ye gigi no e dose no do ana no so no do. Tax na ye gigi no ya de ye adwumu nkensere ni na ye gigi e den ye de the political will say person the cautious how they say my that aspect also underpin that aspect and that means tax compliance. The tosumiensa tax rate nankasa no eboa na ye twa to ho no so one ba say amanfo ebojoso eboa yen ye the compare total tax revenue person saka na yen saka. Typical example here, the company's tax rate no 25%, it be 35% over free zone board for Hononswa, it be UVR, it be 15%, 10%, 8%. Sano money no Brian. Do they really give us the necessary tax revenue? You buy exemptions aspect free zone board, any other multinationals, any other contractors from Mufia Bruchre, Bambe Jumamaya, ye de tax nature per the free zone Act at 504 passed in 1995, any per the income income tax act at 896 and per the exemptions act at 1083 no aye de che no yenya so mfaso emfaso be na yenya yesisi ye ne de cultural president no profit be na free maba revenue be na free maba employment be na create tax be na yenya free mu expansion aspect be nti sa de mani nyina na ye tax rate no uwia ansani aba sanctions and penalties and so one aspect it is a dependent tax now subo ben ye de bono that is very key thing punishment ben ye bono, that the sanctions and penalties. And sana ufri what about the tax monitoring, supervision and evaluation. And into one aspect about what? The compliance. Enti empenifor no ye the tax ni bewie na GRE or mo prepare mo blueprint na eco business sector in the echire ben ye di echire susuan ba so mo tua o tua ni nyina when tua e den ye di ye no framework ben supervision framework ben training awareness ben the ubon sem ben, all those things underpin tax compliance. So mostly when there are frequent compliance regimes, frequent supervision, frequent visiting the tax payer, it increases the tax compliance level. Okay. Because when Mrs. Wanshisha no ma ya GRE ba ebechino. Nemo se ujegu na okohupe obo safe na oye nyedo na ode awe. And these are the strands of issues they regulate tax compliance. Na yebora tax compliance no. Identity tax compliance. That is where the greater chunk of money is coming from. Last 2 years, I remember the government made projections and 77% of the revenue should come from tax revenue. A banswa, I'm telling you, the salaries are yetria any interest cost. Bisi ayakoji both local any foreign. Ye kaboma it almost decimates the total tax revenue. Wow. Enti sikakura beka emfaso beka anasense beka kra de beka capital project no. That is why we don't develop.
Na say jiji to na say di. Hey, a to no ya jiji ani say di.
Yes.
I see.
Yes. It's about between 50 to 65% of the taxes go into these aspects.
Salaries.
Yes, salaries, interest costs, and other government functionary costs. Enti se yentmi emiem na ebia yanya import substitution strategies. Ana yanya export-led economy. Ni enya good foreign exchange si anya tax ne kra foreign earnings export earnings no betumi aso yasen massa yebe ha can politics we can develop the economy because a back capital expenditure won't mean you can use tax and your capital expenditure especially Ghana because you need the foreign borrowing say foreign borrowing is your cap also because of the IMF conditionalities we say enti the exposure the risk exposure no big enti e ma magiska enti donor creditors we say no be apprehensive. These are the issues I see beside say what are we doing to shore up the revenue base? Corruption last year over 60 billion was in corrupt what? Audit infractions. But say sanity
obi negligent.
That is it.
And am I appreciate
yes, and you should be very responsible because there were audit infractions in terms of cash sikasem payroll yetua debtors omo ede omuka taxes ankasa ese ejeje inventories stocks e wo honum ni nyina na eduedue mu a oha wo honum and you divided by 15 Ghana cedis is almost $6 billion. I need akwaji every friends in China. So can't we
money the nice from year
could have saved, yes, could have saved. Would you save 40% that is not bad. Enti self-inflicted. Yankasa ahuhia na yekomu no yankasa ne yakruche edi ama ye na menya ne ntie se omobeyi free friend say you live in every on dey say dey munim ba bia megina ba owo I am telling you say menya ne ntie se omoyi live in free ho we are going to lose about 21 point something billion, almost 22 billion for the next 3 years. Inti where are we going to fill that particular gap? And if we with the tax buoyancy ni ye taxes na ye jijino the tax to GDP ratio no taxes na ye jijino any GDP na nkasa no emu nchichemu emu friends and growth rate no it's not going so up because tax to GDP ratio no 13%. It is how GDP 13%. Now from 2020 to 2024 tax aya jijino 44 billion, 57 billion, 75 billion, 113 billion, 152